there's something special about Atlanta because I'm all here for turning old enemies into new allies. And this week, it's been very interesting. As we sort of work our way into the All-Star weekend, we all know that the captains get to choose who they want on their teams. The captains get to choose who they get to team up with. The captains get to choose who they want to participate with in All-Star weekend and call an ally this weekend. And LeBron James is one of those captains. Started having me thinking about some of the list of enemies that he's created in this league. Celtics, Paul Pierce, shout out to Mo. San Antonio and the Spurs, shout out to Greg Popovich. And then there was the Golden State Warriors and Steph Curry. And I thought about it. When have we ever seen LeBron and Steph together? So hot take, Ovie. LeBron should actually pick Steph first so that we can see that dynamic duo finally together.
That's a dead take, my guy. It's a dead take. Hey, I was just with you. I was just with you on the last one. But, you know, hey, 50% in the game, that's good shooting. But no, I think LeBron should go with Kawhi. I mean, that's the player that can really hold. That's the only player I think that can hold him. So, you know, you take away the person that is going to guard you. Okay, there's enough players on an all-star team that can make shots. That's not what you need to win the all-star game. All of them can make shots. But guys who can do other things, and I think Kawhi is obviously one of the best players in the NBA. So yeah, I think you should go for Kawhi, especially given that KD almost has to go for for Kyrie. I think he'll go for Kyrie. But, yeah.
I'm just making this very clear. You don't go backwards. You don't pick somebody that clearly rejected you and the opportunity to pick you up and join you in your actual team. There's no way you're going to pick Kawhi first when he's clearly made a statement by going to the Clippers and saying, "Look, this is now my unit. This is now my team." He hasn't done that for no reason.
Because it's no fun. It's no fun. It's no fun if he goes to the Lakers and they just beat it. I mean, they beat up on everyone already. But, you know, Kawhi and LeBron, man, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see them on the same team in the regular season. But All-Star weekend, though, different kettle of fish. One night only.
I'm gonna let you live with that one because I'm gonna flip over to my guy, BJ Armstrong. BJ, talk to me. You're telling me you would want to see arguably the greatest shooter of all time with arguably one of the best passing bigs of his generation in LeBron James.
Jaydee, you know you my man. You know you my man, $100,000. You my man, Jaydee.
Don't leave me hanging, BJ. Take to your weekends.
But let's keep it 100 here. I like the little back and forth. I kind of like the little, is there some undertone there between those two? I mean, both of them are incredibly prideful men. They're very prideful in what they're doing. Gamesmanship is always there. Every word you know is calculated. And you know what? It gives us something to talk about. I love the fact that Steph Curry and LeBron James has something going on there. But you know what? The one thing that I will say about both of these young men is that you know they both respect one another's game because they have had an opportunity to compete against each other for years in the NBA Finals. They're both primetime players. They're both first ballot Hall of Famers. And I love the tension that's there based on respect. And both of those men have respect for one another. So, you know what? Well, let's not stop now. I want to see those guys playing in the playoffs. Wouldn't it be awesome to see these guys playing against each other with this type of tension in the playoffs? To me, that would be spectacular in this 2021 season. So I hope that there's something going on there. I hope they don't pick each other. I hope they continue to bring out the best of one another. And again, I want to be there for the dunk contest because I'm not letting Mo off of that. I want Zion and I want a little Steph Curry and LeBron James in the playoffs. I want that. I'm all for that.
I'm with you. Mo, tell me, because I've watched these two. 2016, we saw that little block that LeBron had where he kind of looked over his shoulder and let Steph know who he is. And then Steph put LeBron back in the spiral the following year. So look, there is something there. But ATL's about love. Yeah, it's about unity. It's about moments. It's about relationships.
That's what we call it.
So, tell me that you don't want to see LeBron and Steph team up.
I'll tell you this, JD. JD, you know me. You know me. You know I'm never afraid to say what I want. You know I'm never afraid to confront any situation. You know I'm never afraid of any awkwardness. And that's what I want to see from LeBron James. You know who I want to see him pick with that number 1 selection in this All-Star draft? I want to see him pick his old friend, Kyrie Irving, because he knows that he's going to pick it up. I want to see him stir up the pot. Let's get it cooking. Let's go. I want to see him pick Kyrie first and just let the chaos unfold from that point onwards. That's what I really want to see. But now, if we're talking strategically, and if I was LeBron James, the first player I'd pick would be Nikola Jokic. Because Nikola Jokic is going to be one of the best passing players on the court, and he's going to find you for easy looks. He's going to make your life a hell of a lot easier. He's going to put on a show. He can spread the floor so there's more room for everyone to get inside, throw down some dunks. And I think he's just a great person to have on your team, especially with the passes he makes. Every assist is going to be on a highlight reel with the no look and the behind the head and behind the back and all of that stuff. So personally, I would go with Nikola Jokic, but I really hope LeBron picks Kyrie to just get some awkwardness going. In terms of Ovie saying he should pick Kawhi because Kawhi's the only player that can guard him, well, the first point would be, I don't know if LeBron James is going to pick his all-star team based on fear of other players. I don't know if LeBron James is afraid of any other players. I know he was a little bit afraid of Kawhi in that final series, but if also we cast our minds back to last year's All-Star game, it was in fact Giannis Antetokounmpo guarding LeBron James and actually blocking his fadeaway shot down the stretch, which was a great little highlight in that game. So if LeBron's trying to not get his shots blocked, maybe he'll be looking at picking the Greek Freak. But I would love him to pick Kyrie Irving with that number 1 selection and just let the drama come out, man. That's what ATL is about. ATL is about what it's about. I want to see the drama. I want to see the chaos. I want to see Kyrie Irving be that number 1 pick.
I just had to go at Ovie for saying doubling back and not selecting Kawhi. Now you want to double back and pick your original flame? Like, oh my gosh. It's just, all I know is ATL is going to be full of drama this weekend. Yeah.